Hi guys, how are you today? I wish you are well. Today we are going to learn the data from the Forage.com, which is the KPMG virtual internship program. Let's do it! Come on, come on. Hi guys, how are you today? Come on, Garfield, come on. Shh. Come on, Garfield. Meow. Come on, Garfield, come on. Come on. Hi guys, this is Garfield, my companion today, and I also have Jaco. Did you see the camera? And this is Jaco. Jaco, look at the camera, phone. It's a Jack Russell. Don't growl to Garfield, will you? Okay. We will be doing our data analytics, and our data source for today is coming from the Forage.com. This is the Forage.com, and the data we're using is the KPMG data. So you can access the data from this. Make sure you will just register it. Garfield, what are you doing there? I'll put you in the cage now. Let's go to our first of all, we install the packages and the library. We got install packages. Where's it now? We got to get the data table. I got to get the red Excel. Install the library. The data table. Library of that red Excel. Okay, so because I already installed the packages, I put the hashtag there so that when I run, it will be fine. Okay. Next we do open. I call it open the Excel file. So the Excel file, so I call it, let's share the trans. So I will call the transaction, customer demographic, and customer address, and then it is save data. Then I go to the properties, so that I will copy this. Okay. Transactions. Red, what is it? As I said, I'll take the table because this is as data. That's the third one here. It's data table. I got to red Excel. Then to red the third one, and go to this. See, it's easy now. But the thing is, you have to backward slash to forward slash because I'm using Windows. If you're using somewhere, what's that other something, and then I will go the name of the shit. This is the transactions. Okay, transactions. Okay, because it is in here. Okay. So I included the customer demographic and customer address too. So when you click it, it will run then. Next, you can do also, you can save or export this to your file in CSV. You can do that by yourself, or yeah. Oh, that okay. And now we will check the transaction data. We will check first this transaction, this one, right? Okay, we'll check the dimension of transactions. So click it here with the dimension. So there are 20,000 observations and 13 variables or columns. Next we have to check also the names of the transactions. Click that one. Okay, right, perfect. So 13 variables or 13 columns. If you want to check also the summary as a startup, and what else did so this is the summary here, and this is the structure of the data. Yeah, let's check the heads. Or tail. Okay, so what you're looking at, what's the best thing to do? The best thing to check is row by row. The transaction ID, product ID, customer ID. So I'll check the transaction date, what's going on here. So although this is in this one, post city, but I would like to change that into check the date. So I want to convert that into date format. So first of all, so date, so I'll say the transactions date, so as date, and no date. As date. Transaction date. That's it. So remember that, and I will check the head. Here it is changed. it is converted into date. Before it's not, but they're also date, but I just want to change it to date. Next we have to check the customer, this date, the online orders. Okay, check. Okay, what is that? Check the online order column. So you're gonna do that. So I'll check the online buy online order control. So there's an NA here. So we will do later on the NA. Next we will check the order status. That's the same story. Instruction data. Order status. Control. So there's a cancelled order. What you could do if cancelled orders or there's no sales. Okay, we have to locate. What did they say? That locate the cancelled order. So to locate. This cancel order. So how are you gonna do that? Suction. Set order status. Order status. Close this. So you have the our character string. To check the dot. What did I say? Order status and customer ID. I just select and list of price. The list of price, I think this is sales. As you can see, there's a list of price in here. So this is the sales. List of sales price. Okay, and that's it. Okay, what you're gonna do, you have to delete that one. Delete the cancelled order. Okay, so make it sure you want to delete that one. Say that because there is no profit to that. Oh, there is profit though, but you can sell to remove that. Instructions. Okay, what you gotta do? Order status. That what you can do. Okay, you can do this one, Lord. This. So. Okay, there's a good comma. And you can say the head of the transactions. Okay. So this is the order status. Right, you will include this exclamation mark, because you have to exclude that one in the data set. Right. So as you can see here, if you'll check again, just copy the one that I have it here. Right. If the consolidator is still there. You have to check. Just copy the one. If the order is still there. Oh, it did not. It did not still there. That's why you have to. Is that what they did with us? Okay, then why? This is the one. I'll check this. Okay. Put this transactions. Okay. So it's gone. Right, perfect. Next we have to check the brand column. Variable brand. Where's the variable brand here? So we're looking for the NAs maybe. Let's check first. Oh, where is the now? That's not the branding. Okay, there's an NAs here, but we'll not touch that one. Okay, we will check the NAs. Yeah, you already checked the NAs. There's an NA here, but you can do also this way. Transactions is NA in the column that the brand, and then by customer ID. Okay, but it doesn't show them. So as you can see it here. Okay, where is that now? Why did I say? It takes ages. I can't see the truth, but anyway, I'll show you how to check it out because there are lots of variables. Okay, I'll just check the another way. Complete cases. Okay, by branding. So instead of is branding, you'll say complete cases. Okay. Transactions. What the complete cases? And the brand color by customer ID. Okay. What did they say? Okay. It's similar at above. I don't know, you can print that one, I think. Where is it now? No, we are to go. Where is that? Shadow window. Gone. Okay, I don't know if you can control F. No, it's not working. It's the same story like that. Everyone, we're looking for the true. It takes ages. I still can't say the truth. Oh, this one. Oh, I got it. Got it. That's terrible. And we will check which will use which is in that brand. I just want to show you how it is. Sometimes it's so funny. Which any is any and the brand. Oh my gosh, how to and how about it's true. So I was thinking to do in the one that I made before, but it's not nice. It's not really interactive. You can see my folds. Okay, so the same store again. Which in A? Okay, which in A now? Because I did this long time ago, I forgot. So, which in A? So anyway, that's how you want to check which in A, which is in the customer ID. So there are 5 in here. Gracious. Next. Okay, we have to, what did I do? Empty the data tape. Did I put order that one? Is it negative? Yeah, I will check that again because I'm not satisfied. So this is the customer ID. There are 1 in here, 1 in here. Remember that data in here. Let's see. There are 996 in these. So I can say there are 196. Okay, so you know how to check the NA. So we have to delete the NAs because it will affect the data. Delete the NAs in the brand column. Now to do that, transactions data, transactions data. Yeah, I'd like to do this for a long time, and I have no time. Then put the DNA. Okay, then. So I have to check this one. This is for checking the check. This is for checking. Checking if this is still the brand. So okay, you can see the ID is gone here. So, okay, I'm dreaming. It's gonna. We're going to. Let's check the transaction. Next, we're going to product line column. Check the product. So I was just thinking to do the one. It's not instructor. It's not full sleepy. But it's fine. This is better than so. Okay, we'll check the first. So let's check what's going. The product line. Yeah, this is product line. Okay. They're not too bad. I think they're okay. So going to product class. Okay, the same story. Product class, what's going on here? Okay. Do you have medium, low, and high? This looks okay. There's no NA. Product size. Next for the product size. Same story again and again. Product size is in the bottom here. Okay, down to okay, that's fine. Seem to have medium, large, contrast with product class of products. Similar names. I was thinking to change that one. We can change this class 1, class 2, class 3. Something like that. Okay. The order of that. That's it, everything. Surprise. 4 factors, I think. They're perfect, that's okay. Checks the summary. What is the minimum and maximum? Where did I go? Oh, not really like to say that. I just want to say that's the whole. Just want to show you how. This is confusing. The minimum price, the minimum sales is the median, the mean, then the maximum. 2,000, okay. Next, standard cost. Some people standard cost column. So we're gonna check this standard instructions, and then we have to get the N, and it is by standard cost. So to see what is the N number. Okay, it looks fine. Next, what we'll be doing? Okay, but before we go forward to the standard cost, let's go back to the histogram, a big histogram of the list of prices. So how can I do that? Okay, can get employee transaction histogram instead of this. The prices. Oh. Okay. What is this one there? Okay, that's fine. We'll check that later on. Okay, we'll also check. Take your go line. Maybe this normal price. And put the line there. Should be this one. Escort is like an escort now. Okay, next. Next, we'll check the product per sold. So then I'll check that the same story. By product per sold. Okay, that here in DBL, product first sold date. So you can say that you are in DBL. So what you gonna do that? It has the date. So we will going to convert it into date. Convert that into date. Okay. Transactions. Product for sold date. Date. Right. The product for sold date. Next, have to get the origin of that. Origin of our 1899 to so 30, right? So then I'll check it again. that. Let's save typing. Copy that. Okay, change to date now, right? Perfect. That one. Did I put order? A number. Right. How many numbers? Okay, something wrong with this one. Seems okay. Okay, that is wrong because this is reserved for the column. Okay, this is 0 now. I'm a little bit. We'll check that out. That's how it goes. Yeah, okay, we're done. Right. Okay, I can take a little breath now. We're doing the customer demographic now. Let's check first. The customer demographic. Okay, so we will check the gender first, and then next is bike related and DOB, and we're looking for the NAs in job title, and we have to remove the disease indicator because it's not making sense at all. So let's do it. Okay, the gender. Do you know how to check gender? By gender. Okay, so as you can see here, the gender is not in the right place. We have F, and we have female, male, then we have U, we have female, and we have M. So we're going to change into the right format. Okay, what to say? The gender. Okay, customer demographic, and you have to get the gender. What is that? Goes to F, and then we're going to change to the gender. So we're doing the reference. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, we'll do the same to the other. So as you can see there, what's going on there? Okay. it is going in different directions. Okay, I know what it is. Did I press something big? Okay. So then we're going to check that, and it will change the number of gender, the count number. Okay, then check them first if this will change it. By gender. Okay. Okay, something wrong here. So okay, change now. But the P model, we did not change the P model. So I have to go back again. Okay, just copy this one to make it easy. And that is P model. So always checked. Always. So let's see if it's working. Alright. So it changed now, it's gone to P model. So we're going to check this U gender. Okay, the customer demographic and the gender. Who is this people? Select okay, we just select the rows of gender. No, we got to get the gender. What else? ID. DOB. Okay, DOB. What else we're going to check? And customer. Okay, customer ID. Is that it? Okay. So wow, 38 rows. So as you can see, there are 88 here. So we have to remove the gender U, because as you can see here, the DOB, there is no DOB. So we really don't know this gender U. We don't know the age. We don't, because we don't know the DOB. So we're going to remove that. So how are you gonna remove that gender U? Okay, let's see. That's customer demographic. Don't choose address. Wait a second. Customer demographic. And you have the gender U. Gender goes to you. Okay, so as usual, you have to check if it is deleted. I'll copy the one so that is save time. Okay, so let's see what is delete. Oh, okay, there it is gone. Next we're going to check the instructions. instruction. So this is gonna allow, so check this bus related byte. So we're looking for the any of that bus related byte. Then the bus related byte. Then check the number, the count number. Okay, there's nothing there. So next, you're gonna check the DOV. Okay, customer demographic. This is the same story. DOV. Okay. So as you can see, this DOV is save and character. So we have to change that to a date format. So there are two ways here. So to show you how. So we'll transform that first into as numeric. As numeric, yeah. Okay, that's the third one as numeric. DOB. So we first do this DOB. Okay, then you go to the chaining. Because we have to DOB. Okay, you go to a state. Okay, and then it's DOB. We got the origin on, what is that? 1099 on the 12th. On the 12th, 30. Is that right? Right, 1899 of the 12th, 30. But should not become. It should not be like that. It should be that one. Okay. But this one is the one. Okay. Right. Why this still? Okay, that is right now. Okay. So to copy that one way. So that but just check with this. Okay, yep, it's changed now. So next, we're going to check the job title. Okay, so we're going to check that is any customer. Is any. Job title, right? I think there's only need can't say that one. Oh, but you can say there. And then you can say that now. Okay, why is that not supplied? I can't see this. Okay, 0 rows. There's nothing, there's no editor in job title. So next we're going to check the let's say job industry. Job industry. Okay, there's same sign in there, but don't worry about it. Next, we're going to check the about segment. You could use by. Okay, that is fine. Okay. Next, going to check the disease indicator. If they are dead or still alive. So they are dead, so we will check first who is this customer. Is this the bar? This is indicator that is equal to y. Okay, 82 years old. Oh, okay, number of purchases. Okay, to date people. So 1970, 19 approximately. This is very old, this one. So next we'll change. Okay, we'll just remove that. Because customer so we have to remove this is indicator. And why? Wait. So you have to check that one if it's still alive. Just copy that one. If it's one or not. Okay, it's gone now. So 0 columns, there's nothing there. Next, we gonna check the job tenor. Seems how long I've been working in that particular place. Okay. See if there's no data. Next, we need to remove the default. Customer. I'll check to remove the default. You know how to default that. So what you will do, just use by reference and put null. Okay, so let's see if it's still there. Okay. Okay, done it. Yeah. So it's gone because the tenure is off. The default is after tenure. Okay, next we're going to add the age. So as you can see here, you have the date of birth. So we're going to add a age to that. Add age. So how are we gonna do that? Customer demographic. Okay, to add age. Okay, just put a column as numeric, and then get a different time. System date. The second one, no. Rest up, no. That is better. System date. So leave it at column, then the DOB, put the units. So we're going to use weeks. Let us go this. Here we go, weeks. If you're doing weeks, you have to divide this into 52.25. So if you are doing, okay, that's supposed. If the units is, so basically you just use here. Okay, so if you're doing the units that is in days, code is everything's in days, you have to divide that into how many? That 365.14. Okay, is that clear now? So age, so basically you did a new column age, then you put this as numeric, then difference time, system date is the right system date, and this one, then DOB, and you turn it to units and you divide into 52.25. So let's see if it is there. Okay, then you have to check. Customer demographic. Okay, so Control Shift Enter. Okay, so we'll see. So the age is here, but the problem is we have how many? Got it. 4. So we have to use to convert this floor. Age numeric, age convert to floor. So where is that now? Customer demographic. So get that into floor. That age, is that okay now? Okay. So to copy that one here, if it is changing, always check because we really don't know. Okay, it's gone, the point. We don't need that one. Next. So we have the age, but we need to cut into age group. Okay, what's your data? Customer demographic. So we need to create another column. So we call this age group. So what did I do that? So cut first. Cut the age. To break first bricks. And to the combine 0. We have to start from 0 age because this makes sense until 80 or infinite. 0, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 90. Okay. Run and you will see right false, and then you have the labels, the child labels. See, so okay, I just get faster to this one. You have to just less than 20 age, so from 0 to 20, 10, 20, so basically to into 10 by 10. What did I say? Oh no, to 20 to 29. Okay, then 30 to 49 to 39 to 1. Okay, comma, and then 40 to 49, comma, and let's say 50 to 59, 60 to 69. Make it sure to go, comma, 70 to 79. Is that the one that I did? And then this is important one. It's greater than 80. Okay. Right, 1, 2, 3, then you'll check. Just go to the head first, so it's better. So that you can see the right 34. Okay. So I'll check it out. So as you can see it here, this is an age group. Okay. So if you want to check who are these greater than 80, as you don't know by yourself, you know. But I want to check who is this. Okay, who is this age group that is equal to, is that greater than 80? Okay, so this one will be so what is the range? 89, 84, well, not too bad. Okay, so that's the end for the customer demographic, and next we'll be doing the customer address. Customer address. I'll check the customer address first. So what you are looking for here, as you can see, this one, if you go to the state, QLD, Australia. Okay, We don't need that property valuation, right? So let's get cracking. What is this state? We'll check the state. Address by state. Okay, you have to rename that. Okay, I'm going to rename this New South Wales and to add this W and Victoria to VIC for the state name. Okay, I already removed that one first. Yeah, that one, rename the state. So you know how to rename that now. Okay, the state is equal to, let's see, new, this name New South Wales, comma, and state. And is W. Got to go to right. And customer address state, that is Victoria. There's a song for the Victoria, Queen Victoria. Because Australia, do you know, Australia is the part of colonized by English people. So do Ireland. So let's see, VIC. So I took some state called Victoria. So if you want to copy that, this change, you always do that. Okay, let's check if it is. Okay, this is changing now. Okay, we'll check the just for a crop. But I really don't need to do this, but I don't like to do it. Property valuation. Okay, hold on. What is the property valuation if you leave that state? Let's check just first. Okay, so my question: if you leave that state, if you live in NSW in New South Wales, what is the property, the mean property value? That. Okay, it's nosy. Haven't been in Australia, so it's so if you live in this state, because different states has a value NSW. So let's see the mean. Okay, the mean of that. Is that right? Did I say that? Oh no, property valuation. The nosy people by state. So that you can say the state or even. Okay. So if you compare to that, if this is in Victoria, the average, what is the average property? She doesn't like Victoria, doesn't like to be. Gosh, oh, below. Oh, I do want to go. Oh God. If you are really a data analyst and you have lots of money, you can, let's see, this is hypothetical. Hypothetical QLD. Hypothetical. Is that really the actual or below? So you have to go. So your properties will meaning lots of people or lots of jobs or just churches. Live in the city. I haven't been there in Australia, so it's a good crowd. So we'll check. Right, just do distinct customer. Distinct number of customers. So we're gonna do that. So what did I do? You can put this distinct for the transaction. To do these transactions. The transactions here. You can see the length. Is that about unique? LGTH, that's wrong. And you can put unique number of customers. Oh, yeah. Okay, then you copy to where did it say distinct? How did it say distinct CID? Demographics means demographic is what my customer. So we did this vintage unique. Customer ID and address. Okay, I'm on the right track now. CI and address. Customer address using computer is very slow now. No. Computer becomes heavy. Okay, check. Okay, so far there is no error, so got to check the one. Yeah, okay, but you can see that there. Okay, so valid error. So gotta get the should be this thing. The other one. CID more product. This thing. I just want to show that because address. Okay. Okay, so basically this is or something wrong. There are 393, 391. So they are not equal. It will affect to the what I say, distribution. So I have to delete sometimes. Because I show this similar command by, let's say, customer demographic. So there are 3,900 rows, so to remove, to delete. They got another one. So got the same, we got to delete. Delete is greater than 350. The customer ID that is greater than 80. Okay. And customer data. So customer demographic. That's annoying. Can go to this one. Customer ID. Right. Yeah. That's greater than 3,500. So basically we have to delete that 3,500 and also and the customer address. Right, because that was easy. 399, we removed that one. So although it doesn't matter, before we do that, before we delete it, I'll show you the customer because it's so confusing. Transactions. God. Transactions. And by customer. Complaining this. So as you can see it here, it's not really clear, so we'll get in at the order level. And negative to customer ID. So this what is a. That's why we remove this greater than 350. We have to remove also that one, but it doesn't matter because when you merge the two, it will remove automatically. So that's why I use 350. That is customer ID. That is greater than the. So you can see it here. Check it again. So that is not confusing. No hidden. Oh no, where is that? Did I tell customer ID transactions? Did I show it to you? I did. Why this is that one? By customer. Interesting. ID. It's confused. Negative, so that you can see descending order. Okay, so right, yeah. See, you know what I'm talking about. You have to remove this number. So that's how you go. You use this one. Okay. Next, and then got to delete that one. So if you want to check that too, I always doing checking. So that's why my computer becomes slow. Too much load. Customer. Customer ID. The other one. Customer address. So I can check on the order also, right? If it is gone. If not, you will come back. So, but it is if you have the RFM file or script, it's easy. You know, just not like the right and click. That's what like R. I really like R. Gotta check this. There's another also Python. It's like Python. Do you know Python? Snake. I don't know. I did Python. We have that in the Philippines. Python. We have the Philippines Sawa. But when I was young, I ate a snake. Oh, I was sick. No, I'm not sick. I was sick at the time when we cooked snake. When they cooked snake and I ate. I don't know if it was healed. Now we got to merge the files. So I think one at a time, it's better. Now go to the merge. So I call this by data. So merge. Yeah, the transaction data. Merge transaction data and a customer demographic. And all x is true. I did it true. True by 3. Okay. So if it is true, oh, this is get the head first. Then that by data. It's better than the full one. Okay. So it is in here. So job is here, each is there, each group is here. So next we go to customer address. So the same, I will call it the same. I just merge. So instead of byte data and customer address, right? All x is true. So let's straight ahead again. Waiting so slow. So let's check if it is state is there. Yeah. Okay, so we can do also. You can file right to your right to your what is the drive. So I always do that because I already write it here, so I don't need to, but for you, you can do that. I already got that file right. Okay, so the one that you TIR, so I always set TIR. What you can do by that? A file, drive, file, use that because it's a drive, and then byte data, that you call that CSV. I think it's better to save in CSV than in Excel. For you? Okay. No, you already have that file, right? So you already saved that, so I will open this. But I call this cycle data. So once you save that to your drive, so I will open that to my file first read. And then the one that I did, I don't like to duplicate that. 0. Oh, that I did not memorize this thing. The byte data. That's CSV. Okay, right. Why is in red? And much. So I forgot to put this CTR where I put in my channel, in my drive or in my channel. So I already, I'll write it there. That's right. Into CSV, so I get to open this. So I will just store the thing. So that's the thing. This is the same thing with the bike data CSV, but I will call it cycle data, bike and cycle or cycling. So got to check the cycle data. It is in the customer ID. I always started one. Yes, this computer very small. Customer ID. It seems it's 00. So we want to check the customer ID. No, cycle data. Cycle data. If you check this, number of, I think it's changing. Customer ID. Okay, the body was the orders. Customer. So 3493, right? Okay. It's still there. So we want to check the guide. Customer ID is equal to 5034. First name, is that the first name there? First name with age, that is fine. Okay. Let's see, there's Nene. I have to delete that later on. But if you get the, how about the last name? And list of price, that's a thing. No age. How to remove that? So going to remove that. So data equals because there's no point. Okay, that would say this customer ID that is equal to what's the name of that? I think this is a number. Okay, this is fine. Still there. So it's still there. So what we'll do, that data 150.34. Okay, so it's gone now. Okay. Okay, we are good to go to the RFM analysis. RFM analysis. Okay, I might tell you how to do what is RFM. We are in the part 2 now, doing the RFM analysis. So what is RFM? R is the Recency, frequency, and monetary. So it is used to the KPMG want to identify your top customers. RFM analysis is the one we are using because it is a technique used to identify the customers who are more likely to respond to the company's product or services. RFM is based on the three theory. The R is for the Recency. So customers who purchase more recently are more likely to purchase again than those who purchased farther in the past. And frequency is the customers who have made more purchases in the past are more likely to respond than those who have made fewer purchases. And monetary is the customers who have spent more in the past are more likely to respond than those who have spent less. So example, if you are a customer, so you're going to the shop, so you're always going to that shop, so you are most likely to buy the product or their services. So this is the same story. That's jury is based on that. So if you spend more money on that shop, so basically, so that is good for the owner of the shop or services or company. RFM, they're based on the scoring. Usually they're ranging from 1 to 5. 1 not recent at all, and 2 not recent, 3 somewhat just in the middle, and 4 is recent, and 5 is very recent. So the same with the frequency, 1 to 5, 1 not frequent at all, and 5 very frequent. And monetary score ranging from 1 to 5. So 1 is for very small buyer, and 5 you are a big time buyer. So you can do also the frequency ranging from, you can go from 1 to 5 for Recency, and frequency 1 to 4. So you reduce scoring. Or you can do for monetary, you can do from 1 to 3. So just basically just break it down. So this is the method 1. So you will use 1 to 5 ranging score, and method 2 you have 4. Usually people use this one, and 3, method 3, 5, 4, 3. I think this is the most effective one, but I will be using the method 1. Okay. Good to go to RFM. So RFM analysis. So we'll just have to select. You can select the cycle data. You can select the rows. Okay, wait a second. Okay, you got to select unique. Select unique customer ID. Right. Set the first name. Just put unique, and then first name. Unique. Last name? Is that last name there? Like, what did I say? Job title. Just say job title. Address. What else? Postcode. State. Okay, got the age. I'm gonna copy the age. Age group. Before the configure the gender. Should be unique. That's right. So that is it. There's no name. So okay, you can put it doesn't matter the same. Okay. So we'll got next transaction ID. See maximum, what is it? Transaction ID. Maximum the transaction date. And let's say length. The length of less price. Price and the last one. Okay. Sum of the list price. So by this is 2 blocks of that. By customer. Store ID. ID, right. So I have to check it again. Okay. Right. So now I'm going to create this. That one. Create this RFM. Cycle RFM. So create a new name, cycle RFM. Just to check the header later. Oh, let's go up because we're getting slow. Oh God. This computer need a little clean up. Okay, so you just select the one that were needed and the analysis. This the one we really needed is this one, to do it most recent transaction count and the amount or the sum of lists and equal customer ID. Next, we're going to create pass rank. Just check. We have to rank first the what did it say, the date most recent. Okay, rank date. to create a fast rank for date most recent. So cycle RFM, and then what's the name that they call F ranked date. No, just ranked date. Just this date. Let's do the columns for the date. Okay. Was rank, and then the date most recent. Next is that a to last. So basically you have to put any last if it is false. Okay, and we already have that, so you can check also that one. I'll check it later on. The heads of that next, what did I say? And then we cut that. Okay, cutting that was good. And cut into 5. Okay, cycle RFM. What did I say? And then I call that Recency. That's my score. Recency score. Because I need to cut as we'll go to this, convert as numeric first. And then what do you call the F rank date, right? Then you have to break. You can do the we're going the wrong date, then to break to quantile. So you have to break to quantile, then can't memorize this. Wrong date, then you see the probability that's equals to from 0 to 5. So you divide into 5. So you want to cut. I'll explain it later. I'll finish this rule. NARM. But you just have to put this NARM because NARM. No. NARM. NA. Oh God. NARM, then to put the label. Because if you don't know the label, it's so confusing. Labels. That's 1 to 5. Include lowest. This is so. Include the lowest. Why did that color? Very slow. What's wrong with this computer? Okay, so we have rank date, then we called another column, and we rank. We break into quantiles 1 to 5 because, as you remember, I'm using this method 1 to 5. So 1 to 5, that's one here. Okay, if you go to 1 to 4, there you go in here. But I'm going to 1 to 5. Okay, I'll check it again. Then that's Recency score, right? Okay, and we got to check ahead. Cycle Then I'll check if this is Recency score is there. Yeah. So this rank date is from this one, date most recent, and then we create the Recency score. Next, because I'm doing this binning. What is it? Okay, okay, next one. Okay, nested rank transaction by Recency score. What do you mean by that? Nested rank by nested rank. It's very slow. This computer transactions count by Recency score studied. Okay, next one, I'll show you how this work. You have to nested this one transaction count and then the Recency score. So what you will do that, how would you gonna do that? So I call RFM. First of all, we need to see rank. What did I say? Because I'm not confused myself. Rank transact Recency. Rank Recency. First rank transaction count and loss true. False. And ties. Yeah, this is a ties method. We can use last. I will use last. Then by Recency score. Okay. That's perfect. Okay. And next, then you cut into 5. So I call RFM cut into 5. What is it? What I said? This is my frequency score now. Frequency, is that right? Score. So that is that, right? Very slow. Support lots of that. So as numeric. I hate that. Okay. It's as numeric. Cut that Recency rank trans Recency. Okay, cut as numeric. Let's just cut the one that you just made of. Turn around. It's just too slow my computer, or I'm slow to break. Then quantile with. Okay, so to run this one, first we could create the frequency score, and then we will cut that this transaction, this one. This is the one that you created, this one. Okay. So we'll see. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. This is the frequency score. Trans Recency frequency score. Okay. And next we're going to the study monetary. Okay, next we will list the rank amount by Recency by frequency score. Okay, so we call this rank amount, rank file rank, pass rank amount. So before we just use rank, pass rank, either are similar, pass rank. So we have to run this one. Ties method last by Recency score, frequency score, and yeah, that's it. You don't need this one because they're the same above. So I'm going to delete this one. This one have the cycle RFM just ahead and later that will not get. Yeah, so we gotta keep it to the computer. Okay. Right. Okay, here we go. So we have the score, monetary score here. Okay. So we have the Recency score, frequency score, and monetary scores that we need in our data. Okay, next we have to create the RFM score. Cycle data. Have to create a column. RFM score. This underscore. Let's say we have this Recency score there, right? Times 100, right, plus frequency score is the times 10 plus monetary times 1. Let's say monetary score, let's say times 1 because 110 that's the score. Okay, we'll see here. Copy that one. Okay. Oh, I think my computer getting tired. Okay, I'll check the. Okay, here we go. You have our RFM score now. RFM score. So what you will do next, you have to rank again that RFM score. So we have to go to right. Okay. Rank the RFM score. Right. Circle RFM. Should get another because I got a little bit slow. Wrong. Get another thing. Circle 12 wrong. Buzz wrong. Give the RFM score, and then you go to order. So I find it. My this method. Dense. Okay. And then you already wrong that one. And then we will put the segment. We create a segment for that. Segment cycle RFM. Oh, good. So I'll create a new name. Segment cut slow dot cut rank. That's the one I use. Oh no. Did I use the rank before? Okay. No. Okay, so rank RFM. I think this rank RFM score I did already. Small. I didn't know to use that. So I can delete the name rank later on. Cut the rank RFM, and then breaks it the same label. Oh, can run again that one. This one. So let's see if the segment is already there. So you can delete that one. Got to put it to null. Right, that is the segment, and then we're going to rename that segment. Rename the segment. Oh, good. Okay, for example, the cycle data, but a little bit faster now. No, cycle RFM. Move the segment. Pick up the layer. Okay. If the segment is not more, it's 1. We call this new segment 2. Champion. Right? And the rest. But I call this is segment name because I want to keep the code segment. So I call this segment name. So slow. Okay. Got that one. So we rename the segment 1 to 11. Oh, no, I don't. Okay, let's find all out that later on. Okay, that's different. Okay, this is segment 1 to 11. 1 is a champion and 11 is the lost customer. So that's the way how you check your sales in your company. Cycle RFM. So just put the head to reduce the. This is good. Okay. Yeah, the segment name. click OK. For example, you want to get with your top, or let's say, what did they say, or your segment 1. The segment 1 is your champion customer, or your champion customers, right? So you're gonna do what you're gonna do. Cycle RFM. So let's say your segment name, right? Yeah, segment. Let's put it as segment. So let's say that is the one. Then you get the column of segment. Okay, got the wrong RFM. What is the wrong of that? So basically this one. Okay, for that. And segment. And segment name. Okay. So here's your, and you can include also the name, customer ID or name, address, whatsoever. Yeah, you can tell them what's the ID of that customer. And if you're there at that shop, yeah, give them a special treatment because they are your good customer. They will come back to you. So next we have to plot. What you're going to plot? It's a heat maps. Heat maps. Heat maps. Okay. Before the heat maps, we have to get the mean amount. Let's say mean amount. Oh, so I call RFM. Okay, got we call this mean amount. Is it the mean of the amount? There's that mean amount. Yeah, considered that one. Okay. Mean of that amount. And we call it mean amount. And then Recency score by Recency score and frequency. Okay. Okay, then if you want to check the mean amount, it's good. So that's the mean amount, 6 rows only. So we're going to create a heat map. So let's say copy the ggplot. Yeah, your data name is that mean amount, right? So slow. The EAS. So this one. So you have the data, the mean amount, the X is the frequency score, and Y is the Recency score, and it filled to the mean amount. So because this is heat map, you use juice style, and the gradient is low, high, and red. And I put the label title our heat map, RFM heat map. So as you can see it here. Okay. So so it was okay. They did not found the monetary because I put mean amount but instead of mean monetary. So as you can see it here. Okay, you have to come back it here because it was wrong. So to do it again. Okay, as you can see here now, Recency score is changing. Before I soldered over the places, so I have to come back it here to create this thing. As you can see it here, that's the RFM score, right? Okay. This. Okay. Right. And this one, redeem the segment. So we have that. So you want to check your customers. So this is the wrong RFM. This is right now. Detect the mean, right? And then you get the mean of that. And then you got the GG plot. So this is right now. Okay. What this heat map means? The heat maps of the mean monetary distribution indicates that the average monetary value for categories for Recency and frequency scores. So the darker blue, or because it's usually blue, but I changed into, is it orange or red? Let's say orange. So the orange area shows the higher average of monetary, so lots of money in here, of course. But the red, which means that the category with the Recency and frequency score in these areas are more likely to spend more on the average compared to this lighter one. So if you are the customer here, so the better the shop. If you are here, or no, go to the shop owner or to the company. Okay, so we'll create a histogram. So first of all, I will make the RFM data, and I will select only the date, most recent, transaction count, and amount. So I call this Recency, frequency, and monetary. So that is my RFM data. Let's show you how it works. So I only selected these 3 variables. So I will make a for the Recency, the data RFM, then my X is a Recency. I'll make the histogram for that. I'll show all these ones. So it's going like that, skew to T. It could going up. This is the date. Okay. The next one I will be doing the frequency histogram for the frequency. So, okay. So as you can see, this is going like that. Okay. The X is the frequency. I remember that one here. This one. So if you are that customer, the lucky shops owner, you are there. You are no good to them. Next, I will be doing the GG plot for the monetary or the amount. Let's see how the plot goes. So that's one here. The amount you spend in the shop. If you are here, no good. Okay, we're doing the scatter plot. So our X is the monetary and our Y is the Recency. So let's see how it looks. Why is not working? Yeah, let's see. Computer is very slow. Okay, yes. So this is one here. It's got a strong correlation, I think. You have a strong correlation for that. Okay. Next, we'll be doing the scatter plots for the monetary and frequencies. Let's see how it looks. This is the monetary or X, and it's our frequency. So you can see there's also a strong one. So your exceptional customer here got lots of money because you're frequent in the shop. If you're here, oh, you have a few money, perhaps you don't have work like me. Okay. Next, the scatter plot for the frequency and Recency. Let's see. Okay. This is the Recency and the frequent. The more frequent you are in the shop, you will get money. They will. And if you are in the old, if you are old customer and not frequent, not good. Good for you. You can save money, but not good for the shop or the company. Okay, next we'll be doing the dashboarding. And I'll try to use Shiny, but my computer is very slow, so I will be doing the flexboard. So this is my dashboard. I created a place dashboard. I don't like to start a new one. It takes time, but I will explain to you. So basically, going to file, how to create a new dashboard. Go to new file, and then arc markdown, and you go into prompt template and go to checkbox and click OK. So this is the output then. So just put it here, put Plex dashboard. Right, this orientation rows field. So you don't have to do that, it's already prepared by R. So but you need this one. I include the library Flex dashboard, the Flatley, Flatley, so Michael Flatley. So just remember that data table, because I'm using data table, netar MDT. Okay, I don't need that one. And our favorite table. So this is my data that I call segment data. So I will copy from that my file. So when you run that one, and this is also my data. Okay, I will explain the to that. So they have the RFM scattered plots, and this is the one because frequency by monetary. So first of all, we have to click this one so that it will be working. So as you can see the viewer, we can see it in the view here. Okay, it is not going right that way, but I think I was waiting for this one. Okay, that's fine. I just explained to them how to run this one, run that one. Okay, and then frequency, Recency by frequency, and GG plot and frequency, and the scattered plot, Recency by monetary, what we have done the last time in here. So basically just what is one and the one. Okay, then right. So this, you just need to add Gigi Platley and the histogram also. It's the same story. Copy that one that you created before and you just put Gigi Platley, RFM, and then the heat mode. So okay, data table, pivot table, summary, and the value box, the length 20 times. Okay, so a little bit. We'll try to need fix this word. Let's see if it's working here. Okay, just wait me a second. Please wait for me. And yeah, this is here. I'll just try to make it bigger. Oh. Okay. So that is mine. So first of all, this is very slow. That's what I cannot. This is colored plot here, right? And that's one. Monetary versus frequency, and the other one frequency by monetary, and monetary by a Recency. Okay, and for the histogram, so I proceed to another page. Okay, this need to be refined because this computer is small, need big bytes. But anyway, that's the way it is. GG plot for that RFM. Okay, and the heat map. So I changed to blue. Where's the heat map? Right, that's one there. And let's say segmented customer. So that's the formula for the segmented customer. So I use knit k able. Right, perfect. Okay. That is nice. So you can see. Okay, by the way, how did you do that? So I select this is the customer ID, and the first name, the last name, job title, and the address and postcode, and the state, and your champion customer. So yeah, this is based, the data is segmented data. This is what you can see on the top here. Segmented data, where are you? Right, this one here. Somewhere there. Okay, so I selected the data RFM, data C1 and 2, or the wrong data. Okay, the data table. This is interesting, the data table. I really liked it. Data table. It's a segmented data table. You have your caption. Alright, that is in here. Row names, the filter top. You can filter in the top. So address the so wait for me that I will going to publish. I think I already published that. And the favorite table. Let's see one here. This is interesting. Okay, because this is too small. I'll wait for you. I will show you that later on. And then the okay, total number of customers. That's the one. Okay, something wrong in here. demographic. Oh, that is fine. No, it's not fine. I'll fix it later. Okay. The background of the data and the reports. So I'm worried about is how to fix that. Is one demographic. So we click to publish. We click republish the one. Rocks the computer is very slow. Where is it now? Okay, we'll check. It's not there yet. Update. Okay, say let's say new, create a new one. Recency, portal, internship, data. Okay. So this is the static. Did you say that static 3? Because if you want to go to shiny. Good draw. God. Alright. So this is it. So I need to refine that one. Right, this is like this. That one, I like that one. You can create a name. Yeah, the ID number, I can put his ID number. So if this is shiny, this is the slider name. Oh, that's called the data table. And this is what I should get see in here. In that here. So we got all the bar chart. Yeah. Is that right? And you want to get a hit mode. And just this is interesting. I like that one. Gosh. You don't need an Excel, do you? 3 more. But you need to the count. Yeah. Oh, you don't need the unique value. See. Average. No, this is on the count, and then you can change it here. So that's one there. Need to be refined on one. Okay, that's what I show you how. Okay, that's all, guys. So that's all for today, and thank you for watching. Let me know, have you learned something, or what are the codes that you need to learn? I'm not an expert, but I'm getting in there. Bye for now. Thank you. Bye bye. See you next time.